Hi, Flosstube.
Hi, Flosstube.
I am back for a quick update post-retreat and pre-kiddo bedtime. We'll see how this goes. I do have the TV on. I turned it down, so I hope it's not too noticeable in the video. If it is, I may just scrap the video, but you know me, I don't edit. You guys gonna say something?
I draw flowers, but a lot of times I draw cars, because every time I want to draw show and tell things for my show and tell, but I will take toys in.
Do you want to say anything? No? Are you guys ready to go color?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys remember you're going to be a little bit quiet, okay? Alright.
Okay.
Go color.
I don't want to go anymore.
Oh, okay. Okay. And now we have the Princess Castle. Ellery, you got to be careful, honey, okay? Don't do the sound effects because it's really loud, okay? Okay. So I couldn't film downstairs tonight. Kids are still up for a little bit. Hubby left to go play a game. I am in the world's crappiest desk chair. I don't know how my husband sits in this. I might buy him a new one for Christmas. And I'm just gonna go through this pretty quick. Retreat. Retreat was awesome. I did not come back rested because I stayed up late every night, but I had a lot of fun. It was nice to get away for a few days. The food was excellent. It always is at that retreat center. So I'm looking forward to next year, and who knows, maybe I'll even be able to in the spring, but I'm not planning on it. This is the retreat that's put on through the quilt shop, you know, Mo's Needle and Thread. So there is a spring and a fall retreat, but I'm thinking I'm probably just going to be able to do the once a year. Honey, can you take the Princess Castle in your bedroom to play with?
Well, it's too heavy.
It's too heavy?
With people.
With people?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'll start with the beginning of retreat. Mom and I left on Thursday mid-morning, stopped at a quilt shop on the way up to the retreat center, where I found some fantastic antique buttons that will be great for biscornus. So I picked those up. And then I picked up 3 fat quarters just to have on hand for finishing. I thought that was different with the brown, with the snowflakes. And then this one has some silver in it. This one, very nice. So I picked those up. No idea what I'll use them for. That's okay. What's up?
I need to Flosstube something.
What? What do you need to say?
I need to say that I'm going to the dentist soon.
You're going to the dentist?
Yeah.
You already went to the dentist.
I'm going to the dentist.
News to me. Okay. Can you go color? Go work on a picture, and when I'm all done, you can show everybody your picture.
And I like the dentist. She's super nice.
Okay.
Mama,
What?
my belly.
Your belly hurts? You can take your shorts off if you want. This might not work. At retreat, there's always a garage sale table, so anybody can bring in anything they want to get rid of, price it, you know, whatever they want, you go right to that person. Cool. So I found this big cut of fabric. My mother-in-law is a huge Elvis fan, so this ended up being 2 yards, I think. So I'm gonna have enough to actually make it a big center panel almost, and put some borders on it, and make a lap quilt for her and a matching pillowcase. So that'll either be Christmas or her birthday. Her birthday's in February. Found this quilt pattern. These little squares all end up being 1 inch when they're done. It's Lily's. I had to get it, and I'm going to make it. So apparently I'm getting back into quilting. Not sure when, but hopefully soon. I want to get my machine set up and start doing some quilting again. Then there was actually a lady there that had cross stitch. So that was kind of cool. I picked up just a few old magazines. It's just Nan. So fun. I've seen this one. I mean, we have it in the shop, so I've seen that one before. And 2 kits. Look at this. Gold collection. Full kit. $2.50. I could not leave it on the table. So I think I actually just watched a Flosstube video today. They possibly were working on the same one, now that I think of it. Who was it? Oh, I don't remember. Can't remember. Second full kit, again, $2.50. Wasn't letting that sit there. Beautiful birds. Not that it would have gotten snatched up by anyone else, really. I guess it's a quilt retreat, and I was the only stitcher. I picked up this book. This is all stockings, and there is a stocking in here that I have seen and wanted to stitch, and I've seen it as an old kit. And of course, oh, here it is. Because nativities. So got that, and then I won a door prize, and I got to go to a table and pick out whatever I wanted from that table, and I picked out Make It Merry, and it has a lot of different patterns, but this is what I'm planning on doing. This little pin cushion. We have so much of the wool at work. I've always wanted to try it, so I thought this would be perfect. And there's this little holiday one. There's some good patterns in here. Here's some more stitching. I mean, I could embroider whatever. Do you have to go potty, buddy?
No.
Okay. So that was worth it. I mean, well, of course it was. It was free. We went to a local quilt shop one day, and it was a really small shop, very cute, and I found this fabric, and I just picked up a fat quarter, and my mom picked up a big piece just to have on hand, just because it was so pretty, and these colors, there's little butterflies in there. So this would actually be perfect for a project bag. Very, very pretty. And then at that same shop, I found a layer cake, which for those of you not familiar with quilting, it's 10-inch pre-cut squares. And the one that I found, I'm so excited about this, I have no idea what kind of pattern I'll do, but it's a Tula Pink set. Yes? Okay, just a second. So I've got otters. I mean, these fabrics are just beautiful. The colors. So it's going to be fun to put that together. Or find a pattern to use for that. Okay, apparently Mr. Ethan has something else to say. What's up, buddy? Very quickly.
Okay. I make the crown, and it's right here. Both sides have stickers, and up here have stickers too. Down And the other side has stickers. Home knits. I drew it.
You're getting really good at this, buddy. High five. Okay, go do some more coloring. I'm almost done, okay?
I'm done coloring.
Okay. These were purchased. Honey, don't play with the fireplace. These were purchased on the way home from retreat. We stopped at a little gift shop, and they had a little bit of quilt, well, quite a bit of fabric actually, in the shop. Oh, awesome. I'm super excited. Can you wait for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Cool, thanks. Found some clearance, and I got these 2 packs. They are 5x5 squares, and I just grabbed 2 packs. So they're all duplicates, but for the price, I mean, these are usually 13, 14 bucks. I got them for 7 each, so I picked up 2, and I'll make some kind of scrappy quilt with those. Okay, so, and yes, Ellery stinks. Actual stitching at retreat. I had 5 finishes at retreat. Yeah, 5. So the first thing I finished Thursday night when we got there, I finished it actually before dinner. And it was from Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher. No, it wasn't. What am I talking about? It's a Barbara Anna. Ready for takeoff. And here is how it turned out. Very cool. I think I'm going to do it as a flat fold. I used a combination of floss from Hand Dyed by Rolanda. There's a couple of color and cotton in there. There's a couple of Victorian Motto. And then the black and the white are just DMC. So that is all done. The second thing I finished was actually a start and a finish, and it was after dinner on Thursday night. So I got retreat off to a great start. And it came from Cross Stitch and Needlework. This was a Mania start, actually. I think. Yes. Maybe. Christmas Blessings Trio. I already had the smaller of the 2 done, so I actually did this one. And I did use all Dinky dyes from their Oops packs for these. I love it. Awesome. So now I have some ornaments that need to be finished. Third one that I finished was Friday. This was another one that was already started, and this is the one that was from Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher from the summer issue. And it was the Liberty Stitch Along that House of Floss and Fluff, Carrie, and I had done quick. So I had already stitched the mouse. I was working on the cat. The cat is the one that I got finished, and I did not do the dog because, yes, I could have altered the pattern, but he was just creepy, and I was like, no. So we're just doing a cat and a mouse. So, hold on. So there is my cat. And since I wasn't doing the dog, I decided to do the teacup red for the cat. Well, not my last finish, but the last finish I have here, Harvest Heart. This had barely been started when I pulled it out. Oops. And now, complete. I finished this at 1 o'clock in the morning. It was a really late night. So the 5th finish that I had, stop Roxy, was a magazine pattern. It was just a D20, which is a 20-sided dice, and I stitched it on black Aida for my husband. And my mom actually has it. She turned it into a pouch, a little drawstring pouch, so he can store his game dice in there. What's up?
My toe itches really bad.
Your toe itches really bad? Do you think you could scratch it?
I'm using this to scratch it.
Oh, okay. I think somebody likes being on camera. Roxy, what are you doing? Okay, So that was all my finishes. Whips, I did actually start my Biscornu for the next swap. Because it's not a secret swap this time, I'm not going to show my progress. But I did pick my color. It's really cool, and I'm stitching it on fabric that Carrie dyed for me. Okay, please get down. Thank you. Okay. Other whips. I pulled this out to work on. This was also a Mania start. Magazine pattern. Just this little piggy. And the goal is to get it done in time for Christmas for my aunt, who is also my godmother. And here is my progress. He's so cute. I love it. Very cool. So, just gotta keep going on that one. And my last whip from Retreat is actually a Retreat New Start, and this one was gifted to me by Christine, Stitch All the Things, quite a while ago, and I finally got to start it. This is my Dimensions Charts and Charms. That dragon is awesome. So I opted to do an even weave, a gray even weave. Everything in the background that's white is left open. So they stitched it on white, but the white linen that I had was really kind of thin and I didn't want all the threads showing through. So I found some gray even weave. And here is my super small start. This took me the better part of Saturday as well because I just, for some reason, was not motivated. And there's blending filament with almost every color. So, you can kind of see the shine in there. There's my little start. But he's going to be super cool. So thank you again, Christine. I'm really excited about that one. Of course, now I have no idea when I'll be able to pick it up again, but you know. Okay, so that was Retreat. I'm hoping that I can maybe get a couple stitchy friends to come with me next year. So if you want some information, let me know. The spring retreat actually is already, the information's already on the website, mosneedleandthread.com. Yes, mosneedleandthread.com. So when I got home from retreat, I had some goodies waiting for me. I had number 3 in this series, Wisdom. I still have not decided how I'm stitching these. I don't know. They're pretty big, 159 by 159. Don't know. I had some lovely junk mail that I totally fell for. I almost threw it out, but then I was like, no, it's cross stitch, I'll open it. Okay, so normally I do not go for these books at the time they come out. Like I've picked up a couple, it's the cross stitch Christmas books. I've picked up a couple of them on clearance on Hirschner's for like $4.95. I've gotten a couple at thrift stores. Well, I saw this wreath and I was like, hey, that's pretty. And then the back of the envelope had these. Need those. This was pretty. Hey kitty, could you please get out of my stitching stuff? Please and thank you. Apparently not. So this was also in the envelope. Let It Snow. There's that popular red truck. This is pretty. I was a sucker, guys. I got sucked in. Yep, just a second, buddy. You can have this in 1 minute, okay? So this was my preview, and I was like, oh, yeah, I might need that. Oh, here's a couple more. Oh, my goodness. This is beautiful. Skates. Very cool. So, I did it. I sent the card back. I said, sure, I'll take it. I think it's like 4 payments of $5 or something like that. Here, you can have it. The truck is right there. Now I can throw the rest of this away. It's right there.
Is that?
Okay. You're all done. So I did. And I guess it comes with a free gift, which is a cookbook. And will probably never get used because I just don't cook. I had floss from Rolanda waiting for me. I ordered her 2 Halloween packs. Look at those. Loving those colors. Two different sets, and I believe she still has some on her Etsy shop. Hand dyed by Rolanda. So you can pick up those. And these were new colors that she had listed that I picked up. Gotta find something to do with those. This was perfect for Christmas, had to get it. Perfect for patriotic. What else was, that might have been all that was waiting for me. I've also gotten some stuff since then. This is all Carrie's fault. I was perfectly fine and happy with staying away from Moe's sale on Saturday mornings. And then on Saturday, Carrie messaged me and she's like, hey, did you see Moe's sale? And I went, oh, you just want me to spend money too? And I did. Very pretty. Yeah. I might just have to, leave that group. Honey, don't touch that. It could fall over.
Hi. I got you. Hi.
Okay, I'll be done in 2 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Mwah. Love you. I'm gonna be done in 2 minutes, guys. Dinky Dies, my next nest egg. Super pretty. This came today. My Bewitched collection from Victorian Motto. Take the lid off so you can actually see without a glare. Look at those grays. So cool. So cool. Not sure if she still has any of those left or not. I had ordered from I don't know who this came from. This did not come from. I don't remember. I ordered these from Cindy Sorley. Dragons of the Deep. Anna and Sven. And these are actually smaller stitch count than I expected. So I'm kind of excited about that. And Elsa and Olaf. Here, Ellery, did you see these? Here. I thought I had a 4th pattern from her, but I can't think of it or find it. But I did also get Bluebeard's Princess. This was one that I thought I had bought from somebody on Stash and Load and it never showed up, or I couldn't remember if maybe I hadn't bought it. I don't know. I have bought it again. For real this time. And then at work last night, I got to pick up Christmas ornament issue. There's a couple of good ones in here. Look at this frosted pumpkin. So cute. Gotta do that. Gotta do that. Ellery, please be careful with that chair, honey.
Okay.
Miss Angel. I don't want you to crunch your toes. Oh, I love these. And there's another one over here. super cute. There's the little red truck again.
Can I see it?
Yes, Ethan wants to see vehicles. There.
It's bigger that time.
Yes, it is. And this is the other one I really liked. And last but not least, I got to bring this home from work. It's my aquamarine fairy. I can't wait to start her. There are so many beads and treasures. It'll be worth it. So cool. Gotta find fabric for that. Okay, so quick. Oh, that's not my only whip. This week, okay, so I got home Sunday night. Sunday night, Monday night, I did not stitch. Just couldn't get into it. I don't think I did on Tuesday either. Wednesday, I pulled out my beaded butterfly. This is all beads, except for the back stitch, obviously. So I pulled this out. I wasn't able to take it to retreat because the frame didn't fit in my bag, and I just didn't want to try to find anything else to put it in, and I didn't want to take it off of the frame. So when I worked on it, I got from here down, I got this second antenna, and I got this whole chunk. I might work on this tonight. I'm loving this. That fabric is hand dyed by Rolanda. All of her pieces are, I mean, one of a kind, truly. So that is it for whips. Life update. I don't really have much. It's just been a crazy week. Got back from a retreat, and I mean, it was right away just getting back into being busy. I don't remember what, there was something on Monday night. Tuesday night we had a meeting with our financial advisor. Wednesday night there was something else. I work on Thursday. Tonight Brian's gone. Tomorrow morning we start bumper bowling. Ethan and Ellery both are going to be bumper bowling this year. So we have to be there bright and early at 9 o'clock. And then I'm actually going to run into work at Moe's for a few hours tomorrow afternoon because I'm going to be starting to do framing. So I want to get in there and work on stretching some pieces. We're backed up with the framing, mostly just with our model framing. So I'll get some of that done. Ellery, don't rock the chair so hard, honey. Sunday we have a graduation dinner for my cousin who just finished college. So we're doing that. That's about it. I mean, it's just gonna be non-stop again, but that's okay. I hope everybody else had a good week. Someday I'll get a chance to slow down, right? Probably not. That's okay. We're doing okay.
That's mine.
Honey, if you don't want her to touch it, you might not want to leave it on the floor. I hope you guys, dog's trying to say hi again. I hope you guys all have a good weekend. This is probably one of my more chaotic videos. Probably will be one of the most chaotic that I do, just because I didn't wait until children were sleeping. But that's okay. And there's Roxy. She hasn't come to say hi in a while either. Okay. Down, please. Have a great weekend.